Hello everyone, welcome. How are we all doing? I'm just chatting, shooting. So, how are we all doing? Appreciate you guys being here. So, today is PC Gaming Showcase. We're going to watch that. We are going to play some demos. I know I'm a bit late today. I wanted to start about 7:30, but it's all good. We're still on time for the showcase anyway, so we're good. Okay. So let me decide how we're gonna watch this thing. So I'll leave the music on for a minute because this is banger tune.
Behold. So, anyway, don't worry about having not built the PC yet, because it just means we can build it.
Let me turn that off, turn that down, because it's just an ad playing. What I do need to do before I do anything else is turn up my mic just a smidge. Need to put this to full screen. And I need to go in-game, but hope everyone's doing well. That's supposed to be another image, but that's like me as usual. There you go. Got the thing to make it look good. Smooth. Beautiful. Okay, we're good to go for this showcase. I've got everything showing. Got everything good. Any more do I need to do? I don't think so. Close that down. Bring that up. I've got to see both chats. Great stuff.
If you're a fan of Unlikely Animal Friendship, something tells me you're deep.
Beautiful.
The new trailer
Okay, we're on
for
time.
Castaway.
We're looking good. I think they might be having the same issue as yesterday. They did have an issue yesterday where it was constantly stuttering. So yeah, it's doing it on 720 as well. Yeah, it's not me. I was having a look just to make sure it wasn't me having the stuttering problem. But it's not. I'm happy to say it's not. Okay. Let's put our headphones on. This is too cute. It's a capybara game, so that's instantly a 10 out of 10. This is so pretty. Here we go, guys. Countdown on. Interested to see what they've got at this one, because I know the Xbox showcase was just before. I didn't get a chance to check that one out. I do need to see it. I'm gonna watch that later on tonight, but we'll see what's going on with that one. But we are going to be playing some demos after we finish watching this, so it should be fun. Just gonna chill, relax, enjoy the games, and then when it's time, play some demos.
hello, and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2025. My name is Sean Day9 Plot, and once again, I am thrilled to be here with you, showing you the latest game trailers, previews, and world-exclusive first looks at what's ahead in the world of PC gaming. But even more importantly, I'm delighted to be joined again by the co-host with the most, Mika Burton.
Thank you, Sean. It is great to be back on the PC Gaming Show, especially since we're cooking up something extra special this year.
They are
As
proper
you can
classical
see,
suits.
Sean and I are broadcasting today's show from a crucible of clandestine accoutrements.
Oh, that's right. Here in our high-tech hardware workshop, we've assembled some of the finest PC gadgetry for some of the world's smoothest secret operatives. You know where all the spies get all their coolest toys? Well, it's from us.
We've made headsets that double as wall-climbing suction cups.
We've made keyboards that can turn into cars that turn into boats.
We've also built a laptop that's a crossbow that's also a blunderbuss, and I'm afraid to touch it. That's how you know it's good.
We made a gamer chair that turns completely invisible thanks to cloaking technology.
Sean, the invisible chair never actually made it out of R&D.
Well, that's what they want you to think. Regardless, we're in the process of using every ounce of our high-tech, top-secret, burn-after-reading black books engineering at our disposal to build what we call the Rig.
Ooh. The Rig is a top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming PC, and it could be yours. Because after we build it here today, we will be giving it away to one lucky viewer at the end of the show.
But that'll happen a bit later. Right now, let's kick off the show the PC Gamer way with count 'em, three world premieres.
Ooh, that's a good start. That's a good start. That's what we want to see. Let's get some games.
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home, but you're going to be fine. We don't know the state of the crisis.
Oh, this looks so pretty already.
But a job's a job, right? Get in, get out.
Ooh, flashbang.
Don't get sucked back in.
Oh, wow, okay. This actually looks really interesting.
Remember, D, it's just a job.
Looks interesting. I actually kind of like the story. Oh, the demo's out as well. Awesome. That could be something we play for future. Already can't download the games we're going to be playing today, but oh wow. Okay, yes. This is immediately yes. I always think the cowboy setting is a great idea for a game. So is it 4-person co-op? Like doing missions, stuff like that? It looks hella fun. It looks a lot of fun. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Yeah, that looks really fun. I actually... Far Far West. Wish this now. Ooh, I will do that. Far Far West. Need to remember that. But that's really cool.
You are already defeated.
Oh.
The Sword Coast. Neverwinter. All these places.
I've
will be
never played
consumed.
anything D&D related, so...
They call you the Shard Bearer, a piece of Gith's blade within you. The only one who can help us defeating the King of Shadows.
Bring in the accused.
Seems fun for everyone who's really into these sort of games. Oh, and controller support. That's always good to see.
Stand against us. You cannot stop me.
Brilliant. I might give that a try at some point. That looks interesting.
Obsidian's 2006 classic RPG, but it's all new and shiny again. Honestly, I'm calling in sick today at launches.
Ooh, me too. I think my excuse will be food poisoning.
I was gonna go with regular poisoning.
Interesting. Go on.
Well, I already have so many sworn enemies and even more unlabeled bottles in my kitchen, so it's entirely believable.
You know what? You do you, my guy. In the meantime, let's check in with Frankie and Jacob about the rig.
Thanks, Mika. I'm here with PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and during today's show, we're going to be building an awesome custom PC. Even better, everyone watching will have a chance to win it for themselves.
This PC will be a gaming powerhouse with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D,
Wow,
a Gigabyte
damn.
Radeon RX 9070 XT, plus 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5 RAM.
We're also throwing in a Corsair K70 Pro keyboard, Asus ROG Swift OLED monitor, and a Corsair Nightsword RGB mouse, all handpicked by Jacob.
Wow,
We
damn.
didn't forget a
That
thing.
is
We're even
combo.
including a mouse pad.
That's where your mouse lives, sleeps, and entertains other mice. Let's get to work.
Hey there, PC Gaming
Oh
Show.
my god, I love this guy. He was in John Wick and
Tracks, or I will get you.
Until Dawn, Until Dawn's recent movie
How
as
do
well.
you stop that which never ends? In the endless, no two journeys unfold the same way. Come, remain by the fire, and hear the tale of Norwind's greatest champion.
Oh, this looks really cool. Quite smart. So you're basically going like a music track, and you're just kind of, yeah, that's pretty smart. I actually like the concept of this. Music's bangers as well.
There's no one I would rather die alongside than you,
August
my
12th.
champion.
That looks a ton of fun. Nice. There is so much going on. Okay, so is this... It looks like something PvP. Looks hella fun. It looks, again, lots of fun to play. Join us at Next Fest.
Coming up in the show,
There's some really fun games coming already. Oh, I've seen Dog VA play that game before. Oh, we saw this one yesterday. This game looked really funny. Demo available now. This is the game, yeah. I won't forget the music, I'll tell you that. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. This looks so funny, I'm not gonna lie. For you. This game just looked wild to me. That's cute. I don't know why every time I see that game it just looks adorable. Ah, so pretty. Just peaceful. Oh, it's the Moomin game. Yeah, I just call it the Moomin game because Moomin Troll. Yeah. Like, this show so far has definitely been heavy on the indies, which is really good to see. Oh, I was not expecting the game to go to this. That looks pretty fun as well. Again, I can see an audience for that.
It's important to celebrate when something reinvents itself. Necess overhauls its graphics, gets major updates. It's beautiful.
It's almost as beautiful as the rig's Corsair RM1000X fully modular ATX power supply.
Oh, it's poetry. In fact, the only thing more poetic is a perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future.
Yes! When we heard the makers of Payday and GTFO had a new co-op heist FPS
Oh, wow,
alerts,
okay, this
you
will be
know
interesting.
We had to find out more. So we infiltrated 10 chambers and interrogated
Both
the
really
makers
good
of
FPS.
Den of Wolves. Here's all the info we dredged from their
Oh,
genius
I've
minds.
seen something of this. I don't know much about it.
We were
but-
prepped and ready for the heist. We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys, acquired the building schematics, and rerouted the security comms.
We're in position.
The package was as good as ours.
I like the music, I like the art style.
Every variable accounted for, but we fucked it up anyway.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. This just looks like a lot of fun.
Next time, we gotta be even more prepared.
That looks so much fun. That looks great. That immediately has piqued my interest. I wonder if you can do that solo, like especially if you don't really know anyone to play this. I wonder if you can run that solo.
Den of Wolves is a first-person shooter, 4-player co-op heist game taking place in the future. We focus a lot on player agency, story, and keeping the player on their toes with some interesting elements that take you out of the brick-and-mortar world of Midway City, where the game takes place. It's a power fantasy, even though there's obviously tension as well with like stealth segments and stuff. But the identity of Den of Wolves primarily is balls to the wall.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
Den of Wolves is stepping back into our Payday roots. The big difference is, of course, the sci-fi area, where we can play around a lot with design. The freedom we have with this sci-fi space is a bit terrifying, actually, because you can go nuts, basically. We've actually told ourselves to not try to over-design stuff, but not limit us creativity. So designing the Midway City from the start, we knew we wanted big mega structure buildings to actually place our levels within and be free of how big levels we want them to be. It's this very large city arising from the sea. You want to look out at the city and see like, okay, so this is a living, breathing city and it works.
I like the jacket. I'd actually get that jacket. That's really cool.
I don't know. After Payday 2, I felt like I had so much more things to do in my head, like what I wanted that game to be. A contemporary setting limits you in so many ways. Everything you do to enhance the game breaks the theme. With a sort of a sci-fi theme on it, it enables you to stay in the pocket of thematics
lets you do what you want.
Solve things from a gameplay angle. When making a game concept or a world, you have to think about what tools it gives you to solve problems in the future. And the sci-fi thriller theme gives us a lot of tools to play with. Midway is just a corporate haven. There's no rules, there's nothing. It's divided up into districts. There's even like district wars and this kind of thing within the city. So it's a very classical in a way, dystopian take. Kind of like a classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop, and I'm gonna hand you a new adventure and have a bit of fun.
Yeah, but I actually appreciate all the detail they're going into as well.
Heist. In the middle of whatever you're doing in the normal mission, you can basically jump to this other place. Thematically, there's these architects that build these defense mechanisms that gets injected into people's minds, and then you're trying to break into one of those.
The dives allows us to explore a little bit with visual art design and gameplay design. Just tracking down this specific person that you need to make a dive into to extract information.
Sounds like
a bank vault for that. It could be a suburban, gritty area.
God, Leonardo DiCaprio's film.
High-end luxury apartment or of some sorts.
The dives
Inception.
Change of pace and change of intensity in the gameplay and change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish sort of abstract thing.
Imagine trying to navigate a forest or something like this.
But it could also be a Japanese temple or fortress in the Swiss Alps.
We could just mix a lot of different stuff together because it's this very abstract place. And also with gameplay, we could go from a shooter to a platformer to a horror theme.
Or we can have sort of parkour.
So I wonder if it'd be like custom maps or if there's going to be some sort of story.
What they can be.
The heist fantasy in general maps really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer to a large extent because we want to motivate you to keep playing, and also like what are we stealing and what's the economy of the game. And I'm not talking about getting people to spend more cash. It's what's the drive of the game. And I think building new things or crafting things is a very interesting area. A good example would be like this thing we did for Payday where you would craft masks and this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going back to the masks. I've heard people tell me before like, oh, GTFO and then it's a masks game, right? I'm like, really? Yeah, maybe it is. But we wanted to make something different. Like we didn't want to go fully masculine, maybe doing, you know, these big skull masks. Like we don't want to limit us to not do it, but with the mask we have now, we actually wanted to bring some feminine, some sexiness, you know, so
yeah, it gives them options.
Was the Keira Knightley pout that she has, and there's also like these Japanese theater demon masks with Hannibal Lecter type of style. So as in the dives, you know, we could basically make anything. The masks are this expression to allow them to expand the world inside of themselves. So finding designs where they don't really know where to put it in what categories. We try to hit kind of a sweet spot there. This is going to be a high-paced, intense, and a very fun, collaborative game. Playing together with friends is a beautiful thing, right? Especially when we have these situations where shit hits the fan, we panic together and try to solve it.
So if you put 4 people in a room and they play it, and you start to hear the voices go up, and they start to be loud in the room, then you know, like, yeah, it's something, you know?
If you want to find out more about
super nice dude,
head to our Steam page and make sure to wishlist now.
I'm dying for that game. That really looks awesome. Can't wait. The music's got me interested. You just dance to avoid the attacks. Is that? That's, yeah. This looks like really creative. That's fun. That's just a fun game. Seems a lot of fun. Like, it's a and it lets you be as creative as possible as well. I don't mean to keep using the word fun, but that's the best way to describe a lot of these. They just look like they're there, you know, just for a certain audience, and they'll enjoy it. You can tell.
Frankie, this is my first time on the PC Gaming Show. Any advice?
It's not that hard. Just show up on time, learn your lines, and don't cross me. Don't you ever cross me, Ridley. I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day on set.
Okay.
Want to rehearse the next scene? It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch of headphone cables and you learn the folly of crossing Frankie Ward. I have powerful friends and a long reach. Or you could tell us about the next part you're going to install.
Yep, let's do that, please. Right, the X870E Aorus Master has a few special features to make PC building easier. My favorite is this tool-free SSD slot. Press a button and the heatsink comes away. Then push down on the latch to install your SSD. No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor looking for said screw when you inevitably drop it. Then this is Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy to install or remove connector. No need to screw anything in. Lastly, if you want to disconnect your GPU, hit the button in the corner and pull it out. Job done.
That's so much easier. Like,
welcome to Evil Empire, where we've been working on the Rogue Prince of Persia's early access for over a year now, pushing the game way further than we ever imagined. I mean, just look at me playing. I'm happy, the team is happy, and our boss is happy. And the players, well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching, so here's where we're at.
Death shuns you, Prince. Use this gift and right your wrongs.
this looks so beautiful. I love its art style so much. I adore it. Wow, so they fully went into the puzzle part of the game as well, which is smart move. It kind of sucks that Remote don't see like a proper Prince of Persia game for a while as well. I know we're getting this one, but like, yeah. But this does look great though. Whoa, what the?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. We were the conductors of the train, tirelessly serving our passengers with kindness and respect.
Excuse me, this is a conductor-only residence. Please back away from the door.
Yes, get motherfucking ready.
That's a lot more of a realistic.
Never get me out of this control room. You understand me? Never.
Car key. Bro, let's just flush him out. I'm tired. Do it. Run. Move, move, move.
Hull compromised. Please
Oh, I see. So someone plays the conductor, and then everyone's like,
Bro, we can literally intercept the conductor, steal all his shit, and extract. Let's go, 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 go.
interesting, interesting.
I'll take right, you take left. Say go. Go, 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 go. There. We got them! We got everyone!
Engine fall in 10, 9, 8.
Carabao, we gotta move!
6, 5, 4.
I thought it might be like a PvP style game, but no, this is like full on engine fall. That looks interesting, especially playtest as well, which is great news.
eFrontiers Founder Access is the first public step in creating a visionary sci-fi survival experience. You start your journey alone, a tiny blip in a seemingly endless universe. As you struggle to gain a foothold in this hostile world, you can build rudimentary structures, improved ships, components, and more. You'll begin to discover details about the universe and the ancient civilizations whose remnants still
These games are
roam the
always like
skies.
there's so much to them, but again, like yeah,
Everything requires
I
fuel
respect
to operate,
people who
and
get
good
brought
resource
up against
management
these.
is crucial to survival. The most potent source of fuel, crude, is necessary to build formidable ships, advanced structures, and even stargates, reconnecting the vast universe. Smart structures are highly customizable and open the possibility for emergent gameplay only bound by your creativity. Founders have already created custom tournaments, specialized trading hubs, advanced security systems, and more.
Wow. This is the
Are
amount
you
of
ready
detail
to
what
lose
impresses
yourself
me.
on the
Like
frontier?
that's just impressive.
Wow, I knew space was dark, but that was dark. CCP really knows how to make the destruction of the universe look kind of beautiful. I'm honestly looking forward to being ambushed in the depths of space in Eve Frontier.
But if you're like me and the thought of being caught off guard is a no-no, just head over to the PC Gaming Show Steam
Oh, there you
page,
go.
and
There's
you'll
the
find
wish
every
list.
single game we're showing today in one convenient spot ready to be wishlisted. So no scary surprises.
Absolutely. And now here's a look at some of the great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
They are proper heavy into indies. It's phenomenal.
I'd say the days are blurring together. But what days? As for the isolation, I'm an introvert. It suits me. The contracts just keep on coming. 2 more rigs to construct. That will
So
put me
I'm
short of
guessing
power.
like they'll
Gonna need more hydrogen generators.
yeah.
Good news is I've managed to synthesize 334 liters of water in the last 24 hours. Now they want 200 liters of ammonium hydroxide.
Oh my god.
Rewards are
Bless
good
you.
though. On completion, we'll finally acquire an electrolytic reducer. And with all that methane on level 2, that means methanol. After that, despite the fact no one really knows what's down there, I push on and keep going deeper.
I'm always too stupid for games like this, but you know.
Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1.
I've never played any of these, so wow. Okay, there's so much. So if you've got an engineering, like if you're into engineering, this is the game for you for sure. Wow. So they've kind of like used the Minecraft style effects. I don't know how to describe it. Wow, okay, a lot of building. So it's got a bit of tower defense in it. So, okay. Doing a part. Ah, it looks fun. For people, yeah.
This is a factory in Modulus. Here, we're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these 3 modules, which were joined, stamped, and dyed with pigment. Produced here, in our blue pigment refinery, which
Wow.
was constructed from these modules, made by combining these modules, cut from cubes, which were melted
It's
from
super
polymer,
impressive, like
extracted,
how details these games have gone into now.
So, Jacob, have you got any quick PC building tips you can share with our audience?
Here's one. You know when you accidentally drop a tiny little screw into your PC case and it just disappears?
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Nope. My tip is that screw is gone forever and you should pretend it never existed.
Forget I asked about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item right now, and for good reason. This is AMD's graphics division putting its best foot forward with an RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. If you're worried about running out of VRAM, don't be. This comes with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6. That's plenty for gaming at 4K. Plus, it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling technology, to help your frame rate. But what I like about it most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top performance.
Save nature from a... Ninja for a watch. Wow, okay, that's a good list of games. So it's all about like thinking what you're gonna do, or yeah, interesting. Oh, I wasn't expecting like. I just thought it was another builder game. But no, it's actually really interesting. Oh. So it's a very different game than I was expecting. Generational Exile. Ah, nice. That looks super fun. I'm more interested in like the darker side of it. What seems to come later, but that looked interesting.
I know our odds. Maybe it's time to consider the easy way out.
Oh, I've seen a bit of this game. I needed to see what this game actually looks like, see what happens, but
Wasting my time, adding scars to my heart, 'cause all I hear is I'm not ready now.
You were always one of us. From day one. What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion?
What's in your heart? But if you're not ready,
You're still making it
it's a
about
beautiful
yourself.
game. Stunning.
Just look at us.
Oh, so game turns a different direction completely.
Wanted to find a way out.
'cause soon enough we'll die. 'Cause soon enough we'll die.
Not a big fan of the singer because she kind of just reminds me so much of Billie Eilish there, but yeah.
This is Pathfinder, Abomination Vaults. A hack-and-slash dungeon crawl where up to 4 players battle through a single massive labyrinth filled to the
Yeah, this
brim
looks
with
fun. This
monsters,
looks good. This looks
treasure,
really
and
good.
secrets. Customize each hero between 3 paths, inspired by 2nd edition Pathfinder. Or mix and match to craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventuring solo or with friends, switch between the party's heroes.
Yeah,
on the
that's
fly
so
to
cool.
unleash
I actually really
almighty
like
combo
this.
attacks to annihilate
I like the
forces of
colours as well. The
darkness.
colours are massive.
Deep below the surface, the dark sorceress Belcora Haruvex gathers her power. Are you foolhardy enough to delve into the shadowy depths of the Abomination Vaults?
Yeah, that one I will play for sure. That looks good.
We meet again, little merchant.
Ah, this game interests me because I got to play the first one to this, and it was a lot of fun. I never got like all the way through the story, but this looks like this is a completely different art style as well, which is yeah, this looks so much fun. I will be picking this one up.
You put your skills and hustle.
Because I just love the idea, like, you go out, you get
your
stuff,
story.
and then you sell it. It's pretty smart.
As you chase that vision, you may pause and wonder, is this pursuit
Yeah, I'm so
more
excited for this.
important
This
than
looks
its
great.
destination? That answer lies
Moonlight
within
Up.
you.
Oh, there's going to be a demo. Okay, I'm down for that. That looks great.
Computers aren't the only thing we build here at our hardware workshop. While Frankie and Jacob are working on the rig, Mika and I have been preparing some more elegant equipment for fieldwork, spy gadgets. See here, this might appear to be a standard ATX full tower personal gaming computer. In actuality, every component is also an extremely cool spy gadget. Take, for instance, this CPU fan. In reality, Ninja Star.
Huh, that did a real number when we tried it on an intern. Well, moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers. To the untrained eye, a coffee mug.
Yeah.
In reality, a taser. Ooh, or how about this? To the untrained derriere, a roll of toilet paper. But in actuality, you guessed it, it's a taser.
Hey, what about this? Is this like a hidden listening device, USB, or is it maybe a spy camera?
That is, of course, also a taser. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Eventually. For now, let's check out our next exciting world premiere.
Oh my god, okay. So what type of game is it? Looks interesting. Just want to find out what type. Oh, Baratron. I've never played this game. Never played this game. Oh, it's a sequel. Is it a sequel? No, it's expansion. There we go. Oh my god. That is
your own responsibility. Sharing a roof.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Sea Dog VA play this one. This looks, oh my god, this looks terrifying. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Jeez. Attack on Titan. Fall Guys.
Hi, I'm Oscar, a solo developer, and this is my game, Botsu. It's an online multiplayer game where you control a ragdoll robot and compete in some very silly physics-based competitions.
Oh, that's...
I started making this game in my spare time, and now you can play the free demo on Steam. You'll start off in a lobby area called Bot Central, where you can meet up with your friends and mess around with the sandbox while they arrive. When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes
this
and
looks
drag
so
your team
fun,
to victory
like
in stockpile and try to be the last bot
kind of like
standing
Fall
in
Guys,
sumo.
but like
It's
more
even got
to it with.
physics-based power-ups like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and grappling hooks to swing the match in your favor. You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create
that's so
crazy
good.
custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
That's pretty smart or clever way of using that. That's smart. Bless you.
Spotlight, hot nights, glow red in the spotlight. I say, big swerve, big roll, rich chase. I serve, line up for the looks that kill. So rich it can make you ill. Don't choke on the diamond pill. Cheap lies, get a gag like bow down to the golden strand. Get in line, I'm an hiding man. Come close, yeah, I'll use what I can when I can. I will rate with a 1 to a 10. I will call if I want it again.
That song actually kind of catchy at the same time.
Coming up in the show.
Yeah, CL. Sorry, my guys might have just heard the meow that time. I played a little No More Room in Hell 1. I didn't really know what we were doing, so I'm hoping No More Room in Hell 2 has a little bit more stuff to kind of help towards that, but... Oh my. Wow. So much content. Oh, this is beautiful. I will play this for sure. This looks stunning. I adore art styles like this. Yeah, this looks fun. This looks, yeah, the art style alone already interests me, this game. but the customization and everything else, yeah, this looks great. Forever. I'll be wish listing this one because yeah.
What an amazing collection of games we've already seen. Mika, we are really turning up the heat this year.
We sure are.
Mika, what is that?
Oh, it's thermal paste.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive, or maybe it's a potent tranquilizing gas.
No,
or
it's just...
Is that just like another taser?
No, it's literally just thermal paste. You know, it transfers the heat from your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
Oh.
Plus, it is an amazing cookie filler. It's like forbidden icing.
Mika, you can't eat thermal paste.
Of course you can, especially not with milk.
Okay, let's check in on that build again.
Can we put it in the computer?
Absolutely not, but I'm certainly going to try.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, what kind of CPU is this puppy working with?
It's with no small amount of envy that I say this. We're equipping the rig with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor.
That's
Put
top.
simply, this is the fastest 16-core consumer CPU money can buy. It combines the best parts of every processor ever made. The power of a 16-core monster for tough jobs, check. The gaming chops of 2nd-gen AMD 3D V-Cache tech, check. This beast can work as hard as it plays, and it plays in a completely different league. It's the best processor in the world for gamers and creators for gaming.
It's
and
awesome that they're doing something for everyone as well,
If
like
I wasn't
that. That's
putting it in
really
the
cool.
rig, I'd be tempted to walk out of here with it myself.
Phenomenal. Peak PC gaming, courtesy of PC Gamer and AMD.
Indeed. So, Plasma Globe?
Plasma Globe.
Looks like things are coming along perfectly with the rig. Which is perfect because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better Games.
Oh wow. Okay. And that's from the creator. Yeah, I feel so bad that I haven't played most of these games.
And everyone's got
But I
their own
like the art style. Very.
For 100 years,
I'm really
the
interested.
practice of horticulture has been under a curse, making even the simplest act of cultivation unpredictable.
That is a big kitty.
Come from
That was a
long
big.
line of sorcerers steeped in the green and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time, so don't expect airs and graces. Chandley may be small, but it's thick with secrets and set in its ways.
Yeah, this.
Is it ready for the return of a mandrake?
That looks. Yeah.
The Mandrake setting is based on British history and folklore. For research,
Oh, awesome.
we walked in a temperate rainforest and visited an ancient coal mine beneath the Forest of Dean.
It's a world where overfishing might cause a river to put a curse on you, and where you'll go delving for bright minerals in the forgotten deeps.
Sunless Sea and Sunless Skies did have some light cannibalism in them. You can't eat people in this one, but that doesn't mean that it's safe. There are old powers waiting in the corners of the world, and the night
It's
does
good
not
that
belong
they've
to
kind of
mortals.
like
If
went
all of
into
that sounds
detail
good to
with
you,
like
Wishlist
the
Mandrake on
history and that.
Steam right
Really
now.
interesting. I'm interested what this game is. I'm fascinated. Because it's a chef pulling out a shotgun and or machine gun, sorry, and then hitting stuff from. So I'm guessing FPS. If it's showing this the. '25th. Okay, so really coming soon. Pizza Bandit. Okay,
A
I'll.
week in the life of a demon school student in under a minute. Starting now. Monday, catch up on the news. Get a new assignment. Fight some guys using tactics. Check your diary. Tuesday, investigate.
Kind of like Persona, it reminds me of
Gain a
it's like
rival.
school
Fight
and
some
stuff.
more guys. Find a dog.
Find a
Wednesday,
dog.
Romance your friends. Kick an egg. Fight those guys. Thursday, follow some blood. Track down a missing sandwich. Pull a new friend out of nowhere. There's guys. You fight them. Friday, find a
Sounds like it's
dog.
fighting every
Learn
day.
their secret. Fight a really big guy.
Whoa, that's a big boy.
Sing karaoke. race beetles, rinse some tapes, and generally just relax. That's 1 week down, many to go. Wishlist Demon
Yeah,
Scoop,
this looks fun.
an
This looks
RPG
good.
with
Again.
tactical battles right now.
Demon School. Nice. I'll play this. Yeah. Music as well. 10 out of 10.
Congratulations on your assignment. You have been selected to oversee a caretaker deployment in Sector 43A. This video will introduce you to your unit and its sacred directive, the preservation and propagation of the human species. After global hydrosaturation, Earth became uninhabitable. Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved impossible. Moses responded with the Human Seed Program. Cryogenic embryos are grown to maturity in surface-based Lazarus pods, then transferred to orbital colonies for immediate workforce integration. Your caretaker unit manages every step: retrieval, growth, and orbital transfer.
So is
Caretakers
this...
maintain surface
Oh,
facilities,
okay.
build autonomous power systems,
So you
and
build
adapt to
stuff,
any
do...
anomaly,
Yeah.
from environmental failure to unauthorized presence.
Oh,
Enjoy the rest of your
okay. This
and
guns
remember,
shooting stuff like that. Received your plans. Last caretaker. That looks interesting.
You're
Don't
the
play
only
that.
one who can safeguard the future of humanity in The Last Caretaker. So, you know, no pressure or anything. Hey, Sean, what was that?
I am so sorry. I may have eaten a light snack that just didn't really agree with me.
Wait a second. Did you get into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the term computer hummus.
No, that's definitely a train, which means we are right on track for our next world premiere. Sean, no! Put it down.
That's a much easier way of getting So is this like building your own train and then you... Is it just kind of... Yeah, it's okay, so it's just you kind of building... Is it to escape or is it just to survive? It looks beautiful, like, the game looks stunning visually. But I wonder what, like, the end goal is, if there's any... Or is it just build as much as you can? So maybe it's to reach to the top of that canyon, maybe? Melbourne. Interesting game, interesting game. So that's probably what you go into. Just the west. So cute. I love the art style. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. There's been so many games like this in the showcase as well, where you just look at it and you just immediately go, wow, that's just stunning. That looks really pretty. Multiplayer demo as well. Nice. Okay.
Prospector, Norex would like to offer you an opportunity.
Ooh.
We have some dirty work we need you to take care of.
Okay. This reminds me of that game on the
At your own risk, of course.
PS4. I think it was called
Keep your mouth
Hunt.
shut and you'll
Was
be
it Hunt?
rewarded.
Was Prey? Something like that.
You want to hunt monsters? Join Norex.
Wow, this looks really fun. This looks good. This looks good.
And
Good
don't
squares.
ask questions.
I'll play that. That looks great. Interesting. So you play as like a robot from the looks of it, going around. And then it's a tower defense game whenever you need to. You have to protect it before it gets taken, maybe?
So you're good at building PCs, but can you build other things? Like a car?
No, Frankie. I can't build a car.
What about like a winching system to pull something heavy out of, for example, a lake?
I mean, maybe I could put together.
Say a car was in a lake and you needed to winch it out. Could you at least build a ramp to make the winching a bit easier?
Is that something you want to tell me?
I drove your car off a ramp and into a lake, but I only did it to put the fire out.
My car was on fire?
There is no point in jumping a car off a ramp if it's not on fire.
Is there any good news to this story?
Yeah. Just check out this ramp. You should install these before you start shopping for a new car.
Oh, that's the Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5. This kit is perfect for building an all AMD Ryzen build at 6,000 mega transfers a second and with low latency. However, we've also stuffed something special here, a light enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory chips. This is a great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more reliable slots on the motherboard, 2 and 4, while looking the part. It also pairs nicely with our Haven 420 case, which offers thermal optimization through its central GPU airflow.
It's kind of interesting to listen to like all the stuff.
Sounds like the perfect hardware combo for anyone looking to frag your
when it comes
cards,
to this
explore
stuff,
endless
but
dungeons, or simply stream with friends.
Yeah.
But while you're out there updating your part picker list, why not check out this exciting upcoming game?
World changed in the blink of an eye. The outpost where we hoped to find salvation has stopped responding. We found it abandoned, all in ruins. Now we have to find out what happened and rebuild what's left.
Interesting. Okay, so you just build the village. Okay.
As we make the most of the little space the trees afford, we live under a constant threat from the fog.
I thought that it was going to be like some sort of
Not an ordinary
first-person horror movie or something.
but one that overwhelms us with the worst kind of fear. And yet, if we want to survive in the new conditions, we must not only fight the fog, we must explore it, research it, understand it, as the fate of our people, maybe even the world, depends on it.
So I'm guessing there's cutscenes in between the game as well to kind of like
And all before fear
get you
consumes
invested.
us all. The tree provides. The tree protects. The tree prevails.
Dark Sage. Interesting. Oh, this game, I really enjoyed the demo too. It reminded me so much like Fist of the North Star. And the combat was ridiculously fun. Yeah, this looked really good. I can't wait to see, the full game of this. Early access June 20th, not too far away at all.
Show.
Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, they announced this one as well.
Your cult is waiting for prophets to lead them. Convert the feeble-minded. Learn the occult. Spread the mighty one's influence. Find power in the god of your choice to bring the unseen depths to the mortal world. Now go. Vanquish the opposition. Burn the non-believers. Indoctrinate the uncivilized. And survive the horrors. Grow in power and strength.
This looks, yeah, like this looked really interesting in terms of I like its art style's very beautiful. Like interesting the use of the black and whites and the reds. It's, yeah. The creators, Guns of Icarus. I feel so bad. I haven't touched any of this. Oh. I like that it's got like an anime sort of style to it. Stars of Icarus, so it's a sequel, basically. It's a sequel, but it's beautiful. Love the anime art style.
After almost a decade, Muse Games is bringing us a follow-up to the airship combat game Guns of Icarus.
Now, as with all professions, our work as gadget-crazed weirdos would be impossible if not for the laser watches and ejector seats of those who came before us.
We stand on the shoulders of giants, crafty, unhinged giants.
Which is why I am pleased to present, in an attaché case full of throwing knives and tear gas canisters, the latest intel on Bond. James Bond.
Oh,
so
I wasn't
we sent
expecting.
our secret agents to see what's happening at
Oh,
IO
nice.
Interactive.
Okay. I am super excited for this game, just because I feel like it's the perfect match when you have James Bond with the Hitman creators. I think that's a perfect combination of the two.
When things got together and we figured out that we were going to work on such a legendary IP, we're very, very excited. It's a huge opportunity, and also the fact that it hasn't been a game for 14 years just
Yeah, it's been
adds to the
years.
excitement of a comeback of this game in gaming.
The colleagues that we have here are phenomenal, and I think taking all of their experience from the sort of agent fantasy that they've been building for all these years and applying it to the Bond franchise has been incredible to see and to be a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond game, but there are characters and locations that I think are going to make the fans of the novels and the fans of the movies and the cinematic history really smile. In any kind of IP where there's some known aspects of the character, you can initially view these as constraints, but really they're strengths because we get to work with all these amazing partners. Aston Martin and Land Rover, collaborations with Omega, and all of these things lends itself a sense of credibility to the player that this is a real James Bond experience.
Oh, that's a good thing if brands are getting behind
Crafting
it
this
as well.
character has been both exciting and extremely challenging because it's a balance between being very true to Ian Fleming's novels on the character, yet bringing some part of IO into that.
The most special thing about our version of Bond is that it's an IO reimagination of the origin of Bond himself, and it allows us to really dive in and learn about what it takes to enter this world of espionage.
It was very important to us from early on that we didn't want to synthesize Bond. We didn't want to go in and cherry pick qualities from different aspects of stories or
quite
whatever.
smart.
We wanted to make something that was fully original. So he's young. He's someone who doesn't yet know all the things we know about James Bond. He has all the core qualities. So he is irreverent. He's inherently charming. He's funny, but he's not yet cold. He's not callous. He's a more energetic. He has that impatience of youth built into him.
Somewhere in between a naive, not yet worn down, principled young man.
I've enjoyed like the deep dives in this
hard-hitting, colder guy that we might recognize.
in showcase.
There
Really
was
enjoyed it.
inspiring to us.
He is very true to his North Star and his values. And the story is very much about when you meet the harsh, political, dangerous world out there, how does a young man fare while still retaining his values?
Not only will we get to experience the character changes and the lessons he needs to learn, but also how he gets his famed gear.
The world is a big part of how you solve the problems as you get to them. Using the environment and weapons and charm, and obviously gadgets is a huge part of that. We have a lot of the gadgets you'd expect, and then quite a few you wouldn't.
Ah, that's a cool Hitman statue.
So our longtime fans from our Hitman franchise can expect to recognize some of these core elements from our interactive in our James Bond game.
A really core aspect of this game is what we call creative approach. And it has to do with standing outside a lavish location. We're going to give you an objective in here. You absolutely need to be able to do that in
Smart thing to do. Smart
the
thing to
biggest
do.
difference is that you need a lot of patience to play Hitman. You need to be sitting there seeing the patrol. He goes over there and he likes wine and you overhear that thing. But Bond, he can also just walk through the front door. I'm actually just going to go and talk to them. I'm just going to go punch him right now. If you're a James Bond that wants to crouch along, you know, the covers and be careful and all that stuff, that's your Bond and that's fine. But we've crafted a game that has a lot more forward momentum.
Oh,
Spycraft
brilliant.
is part of our DNA. However, in terms of Bond, there are two key differences.
The agent we were working with before, he is an empty shell, right? He's a chameleon, whereas James Bond is very much a personality.
A big part of the fun of playing the game is to see what he'll say, because he always has something great to say that you wouldn't have thought of. His quick wit and talking your way into and out of trouble is a big part of the core loop as well.
If Hitman is a single-minded killer and basically the bad guy of the game, Bond is the hero. And that means that we are much more focused on his journey as a character, and we are much more focused on
So
saving
I'm
the world.
fascinated to see what the length of this game is going to be, and
I think it's
what
safe to
type
say
of
that
style
we're
is it
dialing
going to
the
be.
action to 12 on this one. We wanted a physical Bond. We wanted fighting to be visceral and brutal and violent and super fun and exciting. So we've spent a great amount of energy on making a system of free flow combat where you're fighting multiple opponents at once. You can grab them and punch them and throw them into each other, use the environment.
We really did strides and upping the dynamism, the kinetic feel of the combat, be that the melee combat and the shooting.
Yeah, the
and
combat looks
the
great,
sequence in and
honestly.
out between that, it's very, very exciting. We as a studio and as a team have evolved a lot to do top class action, spectacle moments and spectacle situations, all interactive. The situations you get into are absolutely wild. It's because that's the 360 experience that our fans deserve and expect from a Bond experience.
And we've really pushed our engine to sort of bring on this higher level.
It's
of spectacle and
amazing
fidelity
to
the
see
game.
how
This
much like
production has
detail they
pushed our
put
internal tech
into making these
beyond.
games.
It's
It's
miles ahead of what we were
phenomenal.
able to do before.
Depicting these beautiful different cities and locations, exotic types of vehicles, not just normal vehicles. So take everything we know, but also evolving with technology to deliver an experience that is more advanced than we've ever done before.
This has to be a larger-than-life action-adventure story, and that's what we've delivered. But it's always with character at its center. There's never action for action's sake. It's because it leads to the next thing. It's because he needs and has to do this in order to succeed.
Having worked on Hitman on and off for 20 years, this is the combination of all that work, all that skill, all that practice, coming together and finally seeing the ultimate spy fantasy come to life.
Really smart, really smart. And yeah, that looks awesome. That looks great. That looks exactly what I wanted it to be. Next year as well, so these games are always super impressive to me, like how people can move this quick at the same time. Okay. What the hell is this game? Yeah. I don't even know.
When the world ended, we shielded our city. Safe but trapped, we endured. Until now, until you, time traveler, only you can shatter our chains, guide our armies, defend our kingdom.
Okay. Is
repel
this like
the evil
reminds me of
hordes,
like League of Legends and stuff with the
rebuild
you
what
take
the
out multiple
enemy
enemies at
shattered,
once.
and restore the might of our city. The lands of Bastion still whisper
So similar to
secrets.
Diablo as well.
Relics of power waiting to be claimed. Together, you are legions. Not even the hordes of the Unraveler shall halt your advance. Your strength will never cease to grow. Once banished, you will break us free.
Interesting game. There's so much like to that game. I mean, there's gonna be, yeah.
It feels like something's been implanted at the base of your skull. That's because there has. It's in your
I was
best
just about to say, it does sound like the guy from Saw. Yeah, this is more. Yeah, I like this sort of game as well. Like, it's a very different sort of FPS.
Good work. Head back to the van.
I think they've definitely inspired heavily from Super Hot, because the voice really reminds me of Super Hot.
As you can see, we are running a fine-tuned engine of gaming goodness. Oh, speaking of, Sean, what's going on with the rig?
Let's find out. Frankie, Jacob, status report?
We're doing great down here. Jacob is about to fill us in on what we're installing next.
I'm just wiring up everything with our Gigabyte Aorus X870E motherboard. It's got a suite of features for reliable overclocking and memory performance, and its built-in thermal armor and heat sinks will keep our Ryzen X3D rig running great without running hot. And of course, our GPU, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT with RDNA 4 architecture, and 3rd gen AMD ray tracing tech for competitive 4K performance.
Awesome. And for those of you who want to speed up your own PC build, I've got a technique I always use. A montage.
A what?
A montage.
Oh,
Impressive
a montage.
how they,
Right, great idea,
how
Frankie.
quick they build
Freeze
them.
frame
Like,
high five?
Freeze frame what?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about the rig booting, but oh, perfect. In the meantime, here's some new tech for you, or should I say, some new Terra tech.
Sorry, guys. What worst part about drinking the water, like, going through the bowl, is just like literally, you go through it and it does that crackling noise all the time. Man. Oh, a new Sims style game, I'm guessing. Reminds me of The Sims. I will say there's been a lot of cozy games for sure in this game. It's great to see cozy getting some love as well. Yeah, this is yeah, very heavily inspired by The Sims. That will be loved. I can see that for sure. Oh, people can fly. Who? I've seen them. I always forget what they produce, but this is. Oh. Oh, okay. So this is a kind of an extraction shooter then, I'm guessing. Kind of set in the world of like Green Hell from the looks of it. Reminds me of. Or Ark. That's another good. Whoa. Yeah, that looks fun. That looks good. That looks really good as well.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I have got a special friend stopping by, but don't tell the folks upstairs. It's a surprise, you see. When you see them, just let them know that they can add any of today's exciting games to their wish list. Follow the link below to see all the goodies in today's show. And in the meantime, let's see what our friends over at Rogue Snail have been cooking up.
Oh.
Meu Deus. Perdoe essa pobre coitada.
So Hades, like a Spanish version of Hades.
Pedindo pra chuva cair sem parar.
Brazil.
O sertão é rico para quem tem olhos de ver. Não é lugar para
Roguelike, yeah. So yeah, I think the animation style is very, very Hades as well.
Uma pessoa pode lavrar chão.
So guys, Master's come in the room.
Mesmo
Come on, Master. Come on.
brotar.
Well, one of the kiddies kills you. Come on. Yeah, the Master's come this way.
Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
Eles moveram mundos para acabar com o nosso lar. Perdemos, mas resistimos, como Mandacaru no meio da grande seca.
That looks, yeah.
Eles vão nos massacrar.
I like the setting and everything.
Eles vão nos massacrar. A um.
Yeah, this game interests the hell. I have no clue what this is about. It's like Attack on Titan, like.
You've tried to flee.
Oh my god. Hello, kitty. Oh, why does that kitty got like a square head?
And it pains me deeply.
So maybe it's like about mental health.
But a lamb that's always lost.
is to be gold.
Whoa. I have no clue what this is a game's about, but like at the same time I'm kind of interested.
Chef, opening your own restaurant may feel like a fairy tale, but it's trickier than it looks. Customers curse you. The hordes line up at the door.
Oh, okay, so you gotta do the right food for them.
All of this can really burn your biscuits, but you will be forged in the fires of the kitchen. Sharpen your knives and master the magic of food, for an ancient hunger has awoken. And the path to a demon's heart.
That looks like the way I eat, to be honest.
Hey, let's check in on how things are progressing with
the rig.
And make sure there aren't any saboteurs in the mix. Hey, Mika, how are the kids looking down there?
Well, oh, it's not looking great. They're hooking up a. Oh my God, they're hooking up the PC to a printer.
No. No, printer, it's too dangerous. I
know.
told them the rig is way too valuable to be anywhere near a printer.
I know.
We have to stop them.
No. It's too late because they're downloading a driver.
Oh,
wait.
God, why?
Maybe it's an okay. Jacob looks like he's laughing. Oh, no, he's sobbing.
Oh, no.
And now he's cursing God. Yeah. Oof.
Why, you maniacs? Why?
Damn you, printers. Haven't you taken enough from us?
Well, while our team does some troubleshooting, let's take back the post-apocalypse from hordes of mutants in co-op roguelite Guntouchables.
If you're watching this tape, it means the world has ended.
Oh. Oh, this is a completely different game what I was thinking it was going to be.
It's a state of mind. It's about having such a cool gun,
Yeah.
you're untouchable. That's why they call it Guntouchables.
Nah, I didn't
Collect
know.
crates in the wasteland to help you kick more ass. But your enemies are getting upgraded too, and that's where things heat up. So get ready to blow stuff up.
Yeah,
And
this.
smack stuff with a shovel, and shred stuff with a bone saw, and snipe stuff. Survival is about sticking together. It's about getting badass guns and even more badasser upgrades. It's about killing whatever this thing is.
That
Because
looks
here
like
in the apocalypse, you're up against a million maniacal mutants that want nothing more than to pound you into hamburger meat. There's only one way to survive, and that's to become Guntouchable.
Yeah,
Coming
that.
to early access on June 17th.
I was not expecting that game to be like that. Oh. Okay. Might see the Demon Slayer late season Demon Slayer with the multiple houses, like the way it moves around and stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, Ultra Kill. I know the Ultra Kill fan base is wild, so I could see that they're going to be very happy that there's a new one.
Coming up in the show.
Oh, what's this one? That looks like something Dark Tide maybe related. Wow, okay, so you've got to be very, very creative in this game.
Superhero Dispatch Network.
Oh yeah, this
I hope
game
you're
looks
ready for your
so
first
fun.
Wait, we're doing this?
I can't wait to play this.
Hey team, this is your dispatcher.
I think this, yeah. Oh, there's a demo. Okay, cool. I didn't know there was those.
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday? Today's Friday. I know.
Oh, I will be playing that. I will be playing that. I've got high expectations of that game. Oh, I was hoping we were gonna get like a Stray 2 announcement, but they've not said anything about Stray for ages. Was that a human centipede style bike? So you just racing? Okay. Real world. Yeah, that looks yeah. Annapurna make some really interesting games from the
Wheel World is the rare kind of game that leaves you asking the important questions, like why aren't all the world's bicycles shaped like hot dogs?
We can only hope the answer reveals itself someday. Until then, let's turn our attention to the latest.
Yes,
PC
yes,
Firebreak,
yes,
The
yes.
next game from Remedy. And
I've
if
been
my
so excited for
tracker
this.
is working properly, it looks like Frankie met up with the Bureau.
Since the first trailer to this, I was immediately interested because I absolutely love Control. Control was such a good game.
I don't care about your day job if you can hold a gun and use a tool.
Yeah, I've been so excited for
Firebreak
this.
needs you. I'll be frank
I
with
hope you can run it solo. Like
But at
it's
least you
not
won't be
like
alone. Your fellow firebreakers will have your back. Fighting together, fixing together. and
yeah,
hell,
because it looks so
even
fun.
showering together. If you can stand your ground and stick together, it'll be more than enough to survive.
Yeah, this looks great. This looks so good.
Corrupted item loose on site.
On my way.
Wow. That is a boss fight for sure. That is mental. Yeah, this looks perfect. I'm so excited. June 17th, I didn't know it was so soon. I did not know it was so soon. I'm so excited for this game. I'll have to see first the reviews.
That trailer was absolutely
Yeah.
epic, delivered on all fronts, but it did take me back to my student days. It might have been the post-it notes, the traffic lights, and the slight feeling of regret in the shower. What have we signed up to? Mike Kayata, you're the game director of FBC Firebreak from Remedy Games. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
but yeah, what
absolutely.
have we signed up to here?
Yeah, lots. So that was our big launch trailer. We're coming out
Yeah.
in just over a week now.
I
so
can't
we're really
believe it's
excited
that
to share
soon.
a lot more of the game, stuff that we haven't shown. A little bit of all of the 5 jobs in the game, which are kind of different crises that you have to deal with. But yeah, so we're getting close now.
I remember when Control came out in 2019, and
Yeah,
we're
it was a
revisiting
great game.
that world in FBC. Why was now the right time to revisit?
Yeah, so right now it was just a great time for us to kind of go back to the oldest house. We never wanted it to kind of feel like we were retreading on Control, and that was like definitely something we thought about a lot.
It was
And one of the
smart
reasons why we
because if you
shifted into
wanted to do a
first-person
different,
perspective, so you can kind of go back into the oldest house and see it from fresh eyes in a different way.
Yeah.
And we can
I mean, you did have a lot of fun in Control. And also, we're in first person this time, so...
Yeah, so of course very different, and I think as anyone can tell from that trailer, we're extremely like tonally to the side of Control, and this was a really big challenge for us because of course Control was very moody and atmospheric and very like horror tinged, but of course it did always have that little edge of absurdity. And speaking to that,
yeah,
this
they went
is kind
full
of like
with
why
it.
we leaned into that more absurd angle
Smart
because you know
move.
Control was very carefully built for a single player experience. Since we are sort of a kind of joke around with your mates and just kind of have fun thing.
Ah,
We
okay,
didn't
I'm
want to
thinking.
totally like betray that franchise, but we did want to take those kind of recipe components and just flip them around. So we keep that kind of edge of like horror.
I
and
hope that
tension
doesn't
and
mean that,
stakes.
yeah, it's
And we
built
just
for
add
multiplayer.
A lot of the absurdity at a higher
I'd like
value.
to see
So
what they
for
say
example,
about
like,
single player.
You saw Sticky Ricky, our gigantic monster made out of sticky notes. In one of our trailers, you know, somebody I think actually shouts like "Sticky Ricky, Sticky Ricky," which was to us very, very funny, but to that character, completely terrifying.
And Sticky Ricky is joining us today. He's just getting himself together, and maybe he'll answer a few of my questions. Say I don't necessarily have 3 straight-up fraggers on my team. Are there roles that we can adopt in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game is kind of built around a trifecta of kind of saved loadouts that are centered around tools. We call these crisis kits, and each one was developed with a different play style in mind. So we have one that kind of shoots these gigantic like liquid globules you saw in the trailer, and this is for the person we always just imagine almost like Scarface, like I don't really care, I just kind of want to, you know, paint the world or something. And then we have another one which is a tool that kind of looks like a pogo stick mixed with a
this looks-
defibrillator. And you might be surprised, but we always have this as like a precision and tactical instrument just because you can kind of relocate yourself and move around easily. And then we have the last really complex tool, which is literally just a wrench. It's just a wrench, it's a gigantic piece of steel. So we made a lot of active decisions to try to get people right into the gameplay. So that's at the cost of some direct storytelling, but we haven't scrimped any on the world building and the big narrative and what it feels like to be inside of the oldest house.
We do associate Remedy with these big narrative games, so much imagination, atmosphere, obviously Alan Wake, obviously Control.
Sure.
So this feels like a new departure for you guys moving into this space. So why?
Yeah. And to be clear, it's fundamentally different. You shouldn't go into this game whatsoever expecting those type of experiences, which, by the way, I personally adore. I started Remedy as a massive fan of Remedy, so this isn't a pushback on that type of experience. But the thing is that we, as soon as we started making more than one game at the same time, we just wanted to say, hey, is there a way to kind of like open the doors? If you are a huge Control head and you know all of the lore and you really love it, and you can't convince your friends to try this game out, we wanted to give that kind of step in. So even though it's not really what Remedy is today, I do hope that a little over a week from now, it will be part of what Remedy is in the future.
So,
Yeah, Bush wanted to
Mike,
do
as an
something
online
different.
cooperative shooter, what does this game look like in, say, a year's time?
Yeah, that's a great question, especially because, you know, the online space, I think a lot of people treat it very differently. One of the big things that we're about is avoiding kind of like FOMO, like engagement. You know, you don't need to check in every day. We're not going to kind of add a timed battle pass.
Oh, that's
so
smart.
if you come in on day one and you come back to us a year from now, all you're going to see is all the great stuff that we add. And speaking of that, already in this year, we're going to add 2 more jobs. That adds to the other 5 game modes that we ship with, already growing it by about 40% by the end of the year.
Oh,
We've got additional
awesome.
endgame systems and lots of plans.
I'm just pitching it's a stapler, like opened out, and it just.
So,
Okay, I have news for you. There is a stapler in the game.
but my question is
I'm a
how
genius. So in the game,
much
actually in that
is there
trailer, you
is this to
probably
the
saw,
game?
that
How
big
much is there
traffic light.
going
That's
to
actually
be?
called the red
Because
light. It's an altered item you may
like
have seen in
it's,
Control.
what he
It's
said
now
then
corrupted by
was
the
it's
hiss and,
5
in
different
certain,
modes.
settings it can
but
show up and kind of
is there
hit you with
like
the big red
a
light. You're not allowed to
do you
move,
earn
until
stuff?
it gives you
Is
a
there
green
like
light. There's
upgrades
another
you can
one,
do?
which is the stapler, which if you are a super Control nerd,
So
you might remember
what's
from
the
some of the
plan on
posters in
that?
the oldest house. Is that a stapler and altered item? And then you see a nice little clip art of a stapler. Well, that stapler actually shows up, and it kind of behaves like a fly. It sort of like buzzes around your face and gives all the enemies a lot of additional health. So yeah, there you go.
Where can we sign up?
Yeah, lots of ways to play this game. Of course, we're on all the major consoles, on Epic Games Store, or you can head over to Steam where you can wishlist the game today. It comes out June 17th. Grab your friends, and we hope to see you there.
Well, go on then. Go clean the oldest house. Sign up today. Thank you so much, Mike, and
Yeah, thank you.
good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, I just have a lot more questions.
FBC, lovely bunch over there for, as long as they last.
Hey, didn't we cook up a few trinkets for FBC personnel at some point?
I mean, we offered, but spy gadgets just don't hit the same way when you spend your whole day working with evil typewriters and turn your bones backwards.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, up next, if you've been looking for the perfect excuse to wear a toga, and who hasn't, here's a look at Ubisoft's next entry in the long-running strategy city builder, Anno 117, Pax Romana.
Oh, I've never... No.
If you want to be immortalized in ornateness, here's a little lesson in greatness. If governing is your vocation, it's all about location, location, location. Let's go where you haven't gone before. Find a religion. Or five. Or more.
Romanize your territories, or keep them Celtic if you please.
Sharpen your steel or lose your head. I'd prefer Pax Romana instead.
I like the music. Music's so good. Sorry guys, won't be a minute. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of these sort of games, but I respect the people who play them. Again, I always say that to everyone, like, they're not my games, but they're not built for me, so.
Going up after all.
Yeah, no, I'm Nate, and
Oh, this game looked hilarious. This was on yesterday's one as well.
Nothing.
There's a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
When you get to the top of the tower, what's there?
It's like a top of a tower.
This looks like actual pain to move. Oh my god. This looks pain, honestly. It's the one we reminds the person of.
Probably nothing up there anyway.
No could walk like this every day. Pulls the same pace as well, man. Baby steps. I actually really want to play that game when it releases, because, like, just for the lols. So this is maybe a Darktide update. Yeah, I was just about to say, it has to be a Darktide update, this has. Wow, this looks so good. There seems to be, I will say, there's so many strategy games coming out over the next year or two. I think that's, if you're a massive strategy game fan, I think they're 100% made a lot of games for you. Whoa, Jesus. Fun, yeah.
I'm sure you're eager to see more of the rig, and I'm eager to show it. So let's check back in with the build and see where things are at.
Oh, hi, Mika. We have had a slight hiccup. Looks like Jacob forgot the #1 rule of a new PC build.
An offering before you start, or computer spirits drink your heart. He forgot the sacrifice.
You have to do the sacrifice.
You've got to do the sacrifice.
Can we scold me later?
All right, I should cut him loose while he's still got blood. Sit still, Jacob. I don't want to hit any important bones.
I am loving how normal things are today. And a quick reminder, you can find every single game from today's show in one place at the PC Gamer
I think this has been a solid show. I do have a couple of gripes that I will discuss at the end of the show. But,
and you know what? Speaking of amazing games, here's our next world premiere. A brand new game published by Punkle, the creator of Vampire Survivors. Get ready to go berserk.
yeah, I'm really interested to see what Vampire Survivors does, because like, especially after the last game. Oh my god, okay. So they went vampires, they saw some Vampire Survivors and they were like, hey, let's turn it up by about 10. Wow, they really, yeah. Oh no, okay, so that'll be as popular as Vampire Survivor, that'll do well. Ooh. Yes, I'm here for this one. So it's like Helldivers, kind of. But its own thing. This looks... I like the art style and the gunplay looks really fun. Wow. Okay, July 10th. That looks fun. That one I actually will play, definitely.
Welcome, everyone.
Happy to be here.
Greetings, local life forms.
Delighted to meet you.
Open your mind.
This could be a party. We simply can't pass it up.
Off we go, Buckaroo!
Lippo Plus, for when you want something a little different.
Coming your way.
Now. Hold up.
What's on your mind?
Aliens, the anomaly.
The bend.
We could theoretically send TV through it.
We already are.
The Bend is a planet-wide hallucination and a hoax.
Everybody seems so anxious to say something that they don't get their facts straight first.
Consider the Bend as a source of signal intrusions and dangerous interference.
The Bend is the future. It's our future.
Couldn't catch me zooming into any bend in space.
Let us eagerly embrace the abyss.
The Nether.
I have no clue what this game is.
Lippo Plus.
I just don't even know. It's something.
All those games have looked great, and wouldn't you know it, we've got even more to show you. Check this out.
Hey, I'm Felix Schade. I started Morbid Metal a few years ago as a solo dev.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one. This is another one I've been following on X for a while.
It hit Steam Early Access this summer, and
yeah,
I can't wait to show you more.
Yeah, I'm here for more of this game.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelike hack and slash that is built for intense combo-driven combat.
Yeah, this looks...
You play as an advanced AI, trapped inside a deadly simulation. Your mission? Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this one
your
as
worth
well.
to your creator. You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here, you're switching full-on playstyles.
Oh, that's
Each
so
character
smart.
has
Okay.
their own unique combat style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies, switch to Flux for a flurry of hits, and finish your combo with Echo's special attack.
Yeah, this looks
Mastering
exactly
each
what I
playstyle
wanted it to
will
be.
essential, as you'll face a variety of powerful enemies, each with their own attack patterns and weaknesses. And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes encounters designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices.
Yeah, this looks
to
so super fun.
Choose character upgrades, buffs, or curses that change how you play. Some of these choices push you to take risks, others offer abilities, rewards, and modifiers, which alter your combat style, making each run truly unique.
Yeah, and that's what this game looked to me. It looked unique.
Tomorrow during Steam Next Fest,
Oh,
and
let's
wishlist
go!
now
There's a demo
for early
tomorrow.
access on August 20th.
Let's go. This animation is creepy as hell. Oh, what? I was not expecting the game to be this. What? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Like the image quality and everything, just it's just like whoa. Oh my god. So I'm guessing it's like a mix between like a platform and a horror game, maybe. Oh my god. You give her one of your comments. Oh, Jesus.
Peggy 3.
Bus Simulator, let's go. It's the game we've all been waiting for. Am I right in saying you could do this in GTA?
Good morning, Emberville. Today is the first day of our very own public bus service. The bus services will start in the tracks and ash tree, but will expand.
This will be pretty fun. I could already see. You can customize what your bus looks like. 10 out of 10.
The City Council says this will be the test to see if more public infrastructure is worth improving. So get out there, ride the bus, and let your voices be heard.
Smash into stuff. Bus band. That looks fun, honestly.
Hey, Sean, should we see what's going on the factory floor? Make sure there's no production line issues holding up the rig?
Well, that's a great idea, and I've invented the perfect spy gadget for just that.
Hey, Sean, there is a big window right behind us. We could just look through that.
Oh, look through a window? What is this, the Stone Age?
You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't have windows in the Stone Age, Sean.
Why would I use an obsolete Stone Age technology when the wristwatch I invented is capable of tracking my steps and hacking into any camera system on the planet instantly?
Okay, that's actually really amazing, Sean.
Well, I'm glad you like it because I took the liberty of making a Mika model a gift from me to you. Here, tap on the icon and you'll instantly hack into the warehouse cameras.
Okay, Sean, this is a little bit much. Wait, I have to make an account to use this?
Well, it's a free trial for 7 days, but then it's only $9.99 a month after that. What? And look, two-factor authentication for safety.
Sean, this is and now I have to connect my Steam account?
It's Plot Vision as a service.
Shueisha Games. Never like satisfactory sort of game. And I will say, these it shows you how popular these games are getting, with the amount of games actually releasing with this style, which is great to see. Atmosphere. My biggest problem is it's gonna start getting, with the amount that are releasing, they're gonna overcrowd the market. Oh wow, okay, yes.
Subject decimated.
Yes, this is, yes.
With the rats in his cage. You're going to get us out of here.
I'm down to play this. It's fast paced. Yeah, this looks great. The only question I have is the story. What's the story like? Is it going to introduce one, or is it just going to be straight up action all the way through? But the action itself looks amazing. Voidbreaker, that one I will. I know the demo. Amazing. Why is he holding his shoulder? Oh, I was about to say, why is he holding his shoulder? Is he a zombie? Maybe not. Everyone's got muscles in this game, like. Oh. So it's figuring out who murdered him. So I know what you did last summer, there's boats involved. Oh dear. Oh my god. This looks good. I'm really interested. 2026 and
You know, it's about time someone made a cozy life sim filled with supernatural horrors, just like my everyday to-day life. And of course, it's from Blumhouse Games.
You know, I often felt that the only
Blumhouse,
thing missing
nice.
from Stardew Valley was the ever-present danger of murder. So this should hopefully scratch an itch.
And Grave Seasons isn't the only world premiere horror game we've got for you. Feast your eyes on this, if you dare.
Blumhouse again. Okay. So Blumhouse are going full out with their gaming
New friend,
department.
I bid you welcome to the club.
It's smart. It's smart. Like, because their movies are like have made such big money. You know, it's smart going into the gaming sector.
I'll check for anything on the floor.
A terrible curse has drawn you together, but fear threatens to drive you apart.
Did you seriously rob me? Is that blood?
God! Oh, God! Keep your cards close to your chest.
No!
Yeah, this isn't my sort of one. But it's again.
Is somebody there?
It's great to see an indie studio getting the. Because it's an interesting concept and it's great to see them making money.
Born of the Abyss, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines Unofficial Patch, Doom 3 Phobos, and more mods join GOG. Pre-installed and ready to play, smooth as never before. Just add the mod to your library, click download, and install it. It's that simple. GOG has teamed up with modding communities to bring you iconic fan creations, which by restoring cut content, fixing long-standing bugs, to introducing entirely new quests, characters, and experiences, breathe new life into classic titles.
Whoa.
Later this year.
Hungry? Yeah. Get some fast food. Velocity noodles. Fast food in this place.
There's a amount of games that I've looked at and I'm just like, Hotline Miami. Music is phenomenal. If it's anything like Hotline Miami story as well, then Deadwire. Yeah, this looks interesting. Dinkum. Oh, I love the animation style. It's super cute. This is cute. It's yeah, it's like kind of like Animal Crossing with some of the other games like that. They're very creative. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
Well, Sean, by using my advanced spy technology of looking out the window, I think the rig is just about ready to boot up. Hey, Frankie, how we doing in there?
I think we are just about ready to power this bad boy up. What do you think, J Money?
She's ready to roar. Sean,
Beautiful
would you like to
PC.
do the honors?
Oh, you guys, I thought you'd never ask. Ugh. It's alive!
Well, in reality, you just plug the plug into the wall.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It
it's,
calls to me.
I love it more than any parent could love their child.
As a mother, I take offense to that. But in this case, I'll allow it. And if you are watching this now, this very PC could be yours. Mika, what do they need to know?
That's right, you could be the proud owner of the rig. In all of its top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming glory. All you need to do is follow the link below and fill out the PC Gaming Show survey, and you will be entered in a chance to win.
oh, so cool.
I'd like to enter myself, but I am public enemy #1 in 14 countries, and I'm not about to add another. So head on over to PCGamer.com/survey now and get your hat in the ring.
So our build might be finished, but we've still got more games to show. So let's take a look.
So I feel like we're probably coming to the end of the show, I'd probably say.
From the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Oh, you play like a nun in like a Resident Evil.
Protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Yeah, this looks really creepy. I like this. I definitely put that on my wish list. Some of these games I'm just like, what is this game? What is this game? I hate this art style a little bit. It looks so weird to me. Damn. Oh. He looks like a big daddy. That's a beautiful gun. Oh, yes, 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 yes. As soon as I saw it was a first-person shooter, yes. Looks cool bosses as well. A bit... Abyssus? Sus?
We're PlayFusion, a studio done playing by AAA rules who still believe games belong to players. Ascendant is an FPS capture the flag reimagining where strategy collides with chaos.
Again, I showed this one yesterday. It was very minor.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
Edmund McMillan of The Binding of Isaac. This here's Tyler Glale.
Yeah.
We're coming to you from Santa Cruz, California.
Hometown.
Number 1, this is not a wig.
Yeah.
Number 2, we got a game coming out soon.
Yeah.
Here's the trailer.
Yeah.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick.
What the hell? Is that the dude who is that Meat Canyon? Is
His
that
ears are missing. His soul was removed by a Kandarian demon.
What was that last one?
Yeah, it's Meat Canyon. I love Meat Canyon. He makes the really creepy videos.
He was stabbed repeatedly in the neck, chest, face, and head.
The Taylor Swift one's my favorites.
He has depression. Who doesn't nowadays?
Has
He
depression.
appears to have a conjoined twin.
What the
He has a
fuck is
gambling
this
addiction.
guy?
He was probed by aliens. He was mauled by a large headless
What
beast.
the hell?
He appears to be growing a head. He has ADHD. He got into a fight with a dog.
Mugenics, coming to Steam February 10th, 2026.
What the hell?
Magnificent games and a magnificent gaming PC that you could win. Once again, head over to pcgamer.com/survey for a chance to claim the rig. Mika, have you noticed that since powering her up, we've been hearing that annoying, super ominous voice?
Yeah, kind of like we tore the very fabric of our plane of existence and brought through this terrifying unknown being drawn in by the awesome processing power of the rig.
Oh, thank God it's not just me.
No, it's not. And you know what? I know we shouldn't mess with whatever this is, but the rig.
Yeah, I feel it in my teeth.
God, same. But okay, listen. The show's almost done, so let's finish strong and agree to stop messing with whatever is saying the rig.
Great idea. Let's close out the show the same way we began, with a trio of exclusive world premieres.
Okay, come on. Some big ones. Let's go. This could potentially be scare.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital. You've been brought here to perform a surgery.
Oh my. So they made it like a movie film. I was hoping to do like a proper game. I don't
Paul
know.
Mason, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
So he relives the day over and over and over again until something happens.
Oh, there's a way out here.
Yeah, it's a clever idea. Clever idea for sure. Interesting.
Warning, specimen containment breached.
What the hell? There's so many what the hells in this. What in the world is this? I can't tell you what this game is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this is. Burn Band, which is now on Steam. So I'm guessing you have to kind of Oh, wow. Okay. So you're slowly building your house bigger, like your castle bigger and bigger and bigger every time. Yeah, that looks pretty. I like the art style.
What a spectacular show that was! The games, the rig. the gadgets, the non-lethal electrocutions, the thermal paste.
Oh my god, the thermal paste. And speaking of gadgets, we've got time to show off one last little invention of ours.
Oh, goody!
Inside this keyboard is a hidden compartment for storing hand-encrypted messages, and I've left a special farewell message for the viewers. We have just got to crack it open.
Okay.
Oop. Yeah, this is just a normal keyboard. It's Jim's from accounting.
Poor guy can't catch a win, and this soon after the divorce?
Oh, a reminder to everyone, thermal paste isn't food.
A big thanks to Frankie and Jacob for building The Rig. And thanks, of course, to all of you for tuning in.
We'll have to work super hard to top this when the PC gaming show Most Wanted returns in December. Thanks for watching.
Surely
See
maybe
you in December, everyone.
maybe one more announcement. It really feels like it was heavily inspired. I feel like it was definitely targeting the indies more.
We're going.
All right, it's time. Tell me when.
Hello, everyone, to the PC Gaming Show Pre-Show.
Okay, so yeah, that was an interesting show. So what I would say to them, just for an improvement, maybe you definitely, like, no disrespect to them, but you definitely felt the length of that show. There was some really interesting games on there for sure, but you definitely felt the length of that show. Like, it maybe could be cut down about an hour and a half to an hour and 20 minutes, in my opinion. I think you could, in my opinion. So our kids just come up to me. Hello. Cielo. Hello. So in my opinion, I think that what they should have done with this show is cut it by about an hour and a half, like half an hour, in my opinion. You could have trimmed a lot of it. And a lot of the comedy as well, it did kind of missed, in my opinion. They spent too long at times talking instead of showing what we came for, which was games. We came for games, and in my opinion, at times they kind of dragged out stuff, and it was stuff they didn't really need to drag out, in my opinion. So again, what I'm saying is a minor gripe with the show. But in my opinion, it's stuff they could improve on in future, and hopefully they do improve on future. So yeah, other than that though, it was a fun enough show. I wasn't expecting it to go nearly 2 hours, I'm going to be brutally honest. Otherwise I would have not said we were going to play a demo tonight, but we are going to leave that there though. So one of the days this week, either tomorrow or one of the days, I will do a stream and we'll just play a load of demos from these events, and we'll check out a few games, see what we like, see what we could maybe stream. And yeah, I think that'll be quite a fun thing to do. But other than that though, yeah, I'm gonna finish the stream here, guys. I'm gonna finish up. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has come out to the stream. I really do appreciate you. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your night, day, whatever time of day it is for you guys. I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.